We are
Where do
live.
I want to channel my inner ostrich and hide my head in the floor. Unfortunately, I'm neither an ostrich and this is a wooden floor.
You needed to be at the Kotla then. Because if you want to really, I still don't think it's necessary for you to hide your head in the sand. Because who knows, low scoring totals can often be a very tricky one to chase. Considering the fact that, okay, KKR were already on the back foot. So before I come to what has happened, why KKR were on the back foot even after the toss? I am saying at the toss time. 4 changes made in KKR today. 4.
I didn't understand that.
Delhi made 2. They were reduced to 99 for 9. You had lost 6 wickets for 50 runs.
Correct.
Somehow Andre Russell hung in there.
And he had to hang in deep because he was batting with number 11.
Number 11. Umesh Yadav shot. That's why if you could have played some smart cricket, then maybe instead of 127, you could have reached
140,
150. Yeah. Smart cricket. Something that unfortunately Umesh Yadav doesn't play. And the other thing is, Russell showed the way that if you hang in maybe 1 or 2 deliveries you might miss in the slot, you can hit 6s at will. So 127 all out with Anrit Nortje taking 3 wickets, Kuldeep Yadav taking 2 wickets. The 19th over he bowled, one delivery was 117 kmph. Take that, Shahid Afridi. Then Aksar Patel also bowled very well. Delhi had one slight mishap. Mitchell Marsh could have ended Jason Roy's vigil much earlier, but he dropped him of his own bowling on 24. But Kuldeep got both Roys out, Jason and Anukul.
The impact sub Anukul, by the way.
Impact sub. And yet again, for the second game, Anukul Roy didn't have that much of an impact with the bat, because in the first game against Punjab Kings, didn't bowl, got out for 4. Here, a duck. First ball duck.
Hopefully he bowls better than he batted.
Yep. Go. Anukul Roy, left arm orthodox. Let's hope that, because they will need every bowling resource that they can get to ensure that Delhi do not chase this down. 128 on this Kotla wicket. Tempted to say Delhi are the favourites, but low scoring games, anything can happen.
Yeah, of course. See, let's leave aside the logic of low scoring game. Let's leave aside the fact that the pitch did seem sluggish. If you're the batting team, or rather the team batting second, you're taking 128 10 times out of 10. You're starting favourites.
Absolutely. Yep. See, look at the shots that everyone got out to. Okay. Venkatesh Iyer, you may say the bounce
did him.
Punched edge. Mandeep, bad shot. Nitish Rana, bad shot. Mistimed it totally. Anyway.
Litton too, by the way, bad shot.
Litton also. Rinku also.
Narayan also.
Narayan, bad shot.
There's not one single player who actually, let's say, was out. I think maybe with the exception of Venkatesh, who was out to a really great ball.
Yeah.
It was all about throwing your wickets away at a consistent basis. And by the way, the lower order will take some responsibility after there's a collapse. You didn't see that happen. Everyone's going for their shots. Everyone's just trying to blast out, thinking, okay, maybe now is the time. You need to assess conditions. It wasn't an easy pitch to bat on, I don't think. Because the bowlers, by the way, were getting plenty, particularly the slow bowlers. Akshar, if he's getting it to turn a mile square, it's a good track for spinners. But play smart.
They didn't play smart.
That's the problem.
Look at Ishant Sharma. Let's come to him. 2 for 19. 4 overs, set up the game brilliantly in the power play with his in-swing and also accuracy. One thing we didn't have about Ishant Sharma was that he was not that accurate in the T20 format. But here, showed accuracy, bowled with good pace. 2 for 19.
Yeah.
He had much more of an impact. So, well done to Ishant Sharma. And the support that he got from Kuldeep, from Aksar, Nortje. I think for the first time in IPL 2023, Delhi Capitals finally played as a team.
And they were helped by KKR batsmen absolutely throwing away their wickets. Look at that. Look at that shot from Mandeep. Who does he think he is?
He thinks he can contribute well. He's a good batsman.
Unfortunately, I think for Mandeep, top level cricket is over for him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And actually, it was over long ago.
He gets a chance every year in some IPL franchise, though it's beyond me.
Yeah.
Every year.
I don't know how and why. And KKR, you said 4 changes, 3 of them playing their first game for KKR today.
Jason Roy, Liton Das,
And Kulwant Khejloria.
Kulwant Khejloria.
Khejloria. So all 3 of them playing their first game for KKR.
Yep.
And I agree. KKR, the USP for KKR is they play as a team. Unfortunately, today, and for a change, for Delhi Capitals, everything has gone right in this game. Right from the toss, they won a good toss. They got to bowl in better conditions, I have to say, especially for the fast bowlers. And also, when the wicket is a bit damp, the ball tends to grip a bit.
Yes.
That is the reason why the bowlers also got, in fact, the spinners got some turn also. So that ways, 126, you can say that KKR, they've taken the momentum with them into the dressing room at the break. But even despite those 3 sixes that Andre Russell hit, 37 he ended with, right?
Yeah,
39 or 37. But he also found it tough to connect during majority of that innings. 30 balls he played. I think was able to connect say 5
or 6 times. Yeah. But I don't blame him entirely for the simple reason that he had no one to bat with. He knew he had to take the game deep because when he was batting, majority of his batting he was doing alongside Varun Chakravarti.
And Umesh Yadav is such an experienced player. He's been playing international cricket for such a long time. He has been playing cricket for so long. And the way he just cannot, he can play only in one particular way. That's it.
Yep.
Today his team was down and almost out. Can't say anything. Although the trend, if you look at the trend in the last couple of days, 2-3 days, the team, irrespective of the score, whatever they are scoring, they've managed to win the game. Huh?
Yep.
Yesterday also
154 that
everybody thought that LSG had lost that game, but they actually won. Yep. Although 126, 156 or 54, there's still a difference of 20 odd runs there.
Exactly, that's the thing. If you had 140 on the board, I would still say, yeah, there's a chance you can eke out a win. But it's not 140, it's 128.
What if they get a few early wickets?
It can happen, but I'm not holding my hopes high because again, I think for Delhi, they know that this is a game tailor-made for David Warner currently.
He needs to play with that strike rate that he's been doing earlier.
Exactly, because if for them it doesn't matter what they get a win first, and NRR can wait. So I think for them, if they look to get a win, it doesn't matter whether it comes in 15 overs or 20 overs. I don't think they're going to be that bothered unless there's an absolute next level collapse. You would need something very, very spectacular to hope as a KKR fan for any result from here. I don't see it happening.
See, because you are looking at Prithvi Shaw now.
Also, by the way, you can see that super sopper or
don't they spread that chemical also?
They do. So I think maybe because of the rain.
The rain they couldn't have.
Yeah, but now see, if you look at the Delhi Capitals batting lineup now, Prithvi Shaw is in as the impact sub. So
for him also it's a good opportunity. He doesn't have that pressure of chasing too many. You're just chasing 224, 26 runs, and he can just get his eye in and take his time and then get a few runs under his belt, because it's been such a long time. At least in this season, he hasn't fired at all. David Warner today is the day when he should play the way he has been playing, and nobody is going to criticize him. But if Shane Dias, if he has given up on his hopes, so we can very well gauge
the
situation.
You gave up even in that game against GT.
Yeah, but see, you can't. How long do you eke out freak results? You have to play as a team consistently.
See, the problem with KKR is 2 of their wins came only against individual brilliance.
Thanks to individual brilliance.
Thanks to Shardul Thakur, that knock that he had. KKR had no business getting to 200 after they've been 92 for 5. But they got to 200.
There's no Shardul also.
There's no Shardul.
Why is there no Shardul?
I found it very weird. Maybe
unless if
it's a fitness concern.
Yeah.
It is a fitness concern.
Because ideally, if you had to bring in one fast bowler for the other, the first person out would be Umesh. He's been doing nothing with the new ball, which was pretty much his USP in 2022. You go, get some zip with the new ball, get a couple of wickets. That was it. He's not been doing that right now. So I really don't know.
I mean, yeah, 2019, you look at it, 2022, Umesh's best years, he leaked runs, but he picked wickets in the power play. In 2023, that has gone missing so far.
Yeah, he's leaked runs.
He's only leaked runs.
Just starting on
And yeah, unfortunately, if you look at it, see, who are KKR spacers? You have Umesh, you have Kulwant Khijrolia. That's it. Andre Russell might bowl a couple of overs. Might. Then you're
starting with a spinner, huh?
Varun Chakravarti.
Yeah, and I think today you'll see a lot of some spin because you've got Anukul on the field as well.
Yeah, Anukul, Varun, Sunil.
You know, I have my doubts that Prithvi Shaw will not go after Varun Chakravarti.
He will, I think.
I think he will.
Of
He
course he
must. If he has
If
to.
he is dismissed early, cheaply, then...
No, I don't think he must. This is a game you stat pad. Get 40 runs of 30 balls.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
I hope it is not much of stat padding, because if you get behind the run rate here, I think making up later is going to be a bit difficult.
Delhi are pretty much out of that race.
26, 120, you know...
Supposing you need, because they have played so cautiously, they need 50 of 30. On this wicket, will they be able to do it?
Doubt 50 of
30 balls
30.
towards the end.
So you are saying that in 14 overs, they will manage how many?
About
90?
75, 80.
70
Yeah.
in
14 overs.
Yeah,
So
come on,
15
they don't
overs.
score these many. In fact, they score more than this even in test matches these days.
But still, if they are in that position, they have lost
No,
wickets.
but that way is maybe you are right. I think if that's the case, then you have to go for runs in the power play.
Yep. That is
But
the.
if the ball is moving a bit,
You will be tentative.
because if while doing so, if you lose a few wickets early on, then you never know, because you have David Warner, Mitchell Marsh and Prithvi Shaw. These three batters, you rely a lot on them.
And Akshar.
And today you have Phil Salt also.
But Salt, by the way, debut on a stodgy pitch. I don't think you're expecting him to go bang bang all the time either.
Yep, exactly. So SP Roy is like telling us Cook's visits ain't great for KKR. Last time he came to IPL in Kanpur, KKR versus
Gujarat
GL.
Lions.
KKR scored 124 for 8. Dwayne took 4. Today we got 3 more but lost 2 wickets more.
Which Cook is it? Oh, Tim Cook.
Tim Cook came in when there was GL. When the Gujarat Lions were there, he had come to India.
But he say Chennai. But how come Chennai was Gujarat when Gujarat Lions would have been playing?
Check IPL 2018.
Chennai won't be there.
The Chennai wasn't there. 16, 17.
Chennai, huh?
And he said Gujarat, no GL, not Gujarat.
Yeah. He said Gujarat Lions.
But did he come in 2016?
Pune Super Giants were there. Chennai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did come. Yes.
Yeah, you are questioning your viewers. You are questioning your family members.
I mean, I had no clue that Tim Cook had visited. But was he the CEO of Apple at that time?
Yeah. Jobs had passed away around 2014-15 if I'm not
15. I
wrong.
thought he passed on 17-18. I thought. Yeah. So yes, he is in the stadium today, and KKR 7 years later have once again struggled. Although this time it's against Delhi Capitals, and
One match you had to show Tim Cook, and you
got him here.
You got him to the Kolkata.
no, not Kolkata. You got
Got him to a Delhi Capitals match.
to Delhi. I'm saying Kotla.
But then he was in Delhi, unfortunately.
Yesterday he was in Bombay, today in Delhi.
Should have taken him to a Mumbai match.
Unfortunately.
Then next when he comes to Kolkata, what next then?
Yesterday, where was the match?
Yesterday is Sawai Mansingh, Jaipur.
Tomorrow is in
Tomorrow is in Chennai.
no.
Should have
Tomorrow
taken him to
Mumbai and
Jaipur.
Punjab and
Mumbai Punjab are the double header Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah, tomorrow is Chennai versus Hyderabad in Chepauk. So Mumbai Punjab.
Robin Yadav is saying KKR's performance is also same as of Delhi Capitals. They won just
Correct.
because of. I agree to a great extent. In fact, and that's the reason why because this team doesn't give me too much of confidence. So that's the reason. The other day we were debating and discussing top 4 teams. That's the reason I didn't pick KKR to make it to the playoffs.
It just doesn't have that look.
There are times when you look at the team, in fact the team sheet, and you can see that this team does give you a bit of confidence to make it to the playoffs. But unfortunately, KKR doesn't give me that confidence. Unfortunately, DC though is the easiest pick now.
Okay, except for one, I'll disagree with the first part. KKR's performance is also same as of DC. DC haven't won yet. KKR have at least won 2. At least 2. So that is why...
You just need one winner. See Mumbai.
Yeah, 3 on the
They
trot.
won their
no.
first game, then 3 on the trot.
No, but at least Mumbai lost only their first 2 games. They have won the next 3. They have still played 5.
I agree.
Delhi have lost 5 on the trot and now they'll be
Delhi
playing...
though, if you're competing with Delhi and if you're losing
To this
I
Delhi
think
team.
this is going to hit your morale so badly.
Exactly. That this is the end of the season, pretty much.
Delhi?
To a Delhi side that lost 5 on the trot, by the way.
Yeah. And by the way, one former KKR bowler is hurting KKR a lot more now. Kuldeep Yadav, 3 matches, 10 wickets. Boy, he really likes to.
Varun
wet
Chakravarti
out.
didn't bowl the first over.
No,
No, I
Umesh.
think they'll try and get
Fair enough.
whatever zip they can, then they'll bring on the spinners.
And
Yeah.
Umesh can, get the ball.
Even Kulwant to a certain
I
extent.
think Kulwant only for the left, arm.
armour. He can trouble Prithvi Shaw because Prithvi Shaw fell to Trent Bolt.
Right.
Left armour in that game against Rajasthan Royals. So, yep. So, still think
Not
KKR.
Not a chance.
No chance.
I'll probably come in
Reverse
the,
psychology.
No, I'll come in the post-match live in my yellow team maybe.
The only thing that Shane wants now is for the game to get over early.
Exactly, it looks to be happening in fact.
Oh,
Yeah.
the second ball and has been
Umesh.
dispatched to the fence by David Warner.
He bowls to the
Weber
left.
Vadora.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that guy.
Who?
Weber Vadora.
Weber.
He's sitting on the bench while Umesh is bowling this draws.
He bowls to the left, he bowls to the right. That Umesh Yadav, I won't say anything after that. So,
Yeah, Umesh Yadav is a nice,
good bowler.
Good chap, not a T20 bowler anymore unfortunately.
last season.
I think last season people got
That was the final flickers of the flame. That's it. So, yep, Delhi Capitals need 128 to register their first win.
Not anymore.
now they need 123.
123. Well, I will say that okay, DC are favorites.
Yeah, of course they are favorites.
We didn't predict a win. I said it's too close to call, but after this, I will say Delhi should win this.
KKR needed 150 to make it competitive, but
Yep.
128 is about 20 runs too short.
Yep, only 22 runs from 4 matches. Prithvi Shaw.
Now is his perfect chance.
Big,
He'll
big
get-
game for him. Big game.
No, they'll back him regardless, but he's not going to get a better game than this to get some runs.
Yeah.
Highest score of 15 so far.
And the best thing that can happen for him today is that he can get some game time. It's
Yeah.
just that he's not been spending time in the middle.
Exactly.
Yep. So let's hope Prithvi Shaw can have a good score. So DC, it's a Shane. I know reverse psychology. You'll try and
No,
all.
it's not reverse psychology. This is
He
stark realism.
wants to go back home early.
Ah.
Like you, me, and everybody.
Yep. So we'll be back for the post match. Until then, thank you. Bye bye from me, Rahul, and Shane. Nandri.
They can choose not to watch.